Did you go to art school?
Burning questions.
Hi, I'm Terry Brown. This is Terry Brown Art, and you're watching Burning Questions. And the question for today is, did you go to art school? Which I'm asked all the time. And the answer is no. No, I didn't go to art school. I have nothing against art school. I have nothing against people who go to art school. I think it's fine. Look no further for proof that you don't need to go to art school to be an artist. Do you know what you need to do to be an artist? You need to draw or paint or create art. That is what you need to do to be an artist. And that's really all there is to it. No one out there is going to teach you your own voice. No one out there is going to teach you how to create the way that only you can create. I feel the same way about writing and acting and film and, all that sort of thing. Any creative endeavor. The way to do it is to do it and consume a lot of it. So if you want to be a writer, you should read and write. If you want to be an artist, you should look at a lot of artwork and you should draw or paint or whatever. If you want to be a filmmaker, you should watch movies and make films. To me, really, that's the only way to really, truly learn. Now, don't get me wrong, going to school to learn how to do something creative is not a bad thing. You can learn all about, art history, for example. You can learn the techniques of many different artists. But being creative is an individual expression. It's using your voice, your specific, unique voice. You're not going to learn that from someone else who has their own technique and their own voice. You're going to learn that by doing it. You're going to learn that by creating. I mean, if you want to be a writer, write. And then you're a writer. I don't even care if you get anything published. If you're writing, you're a writer. If you want to be a filmmaker, make a film. Make a film. Go out there and shoot a movie with your friends. And guess what? You're now a filmmaker. You don't need a degree to be a filmmaker. You don't need a degree to be an artist. All you need to do is create art. School could help. Don't get me wrong. I'm not against school at all, but I would hope that schools now have the business of art, because I would go to school to learn that. I would never want to force you to go about creating art the way I create art. I want you to find your voice. I want you to find out the way you want to create something. Find out your own process, fool with that. Take the time that's needed to pursue that and see what you can figure out. See if you can find that voice. See if you can find your style and let that blossom, let that bloom. I'm not against art school. I just don't think art school is necessary to become an artist. I just think the best way to become an artist is to create art and to consume art. Consume as much as you can. Look at as much as you can. Take it in. Find your voice. You don't have to listen to me, though. Again, I'm only going to tell you the stuff that I know. I'm only going to tell you the way I do things. And whether you go to art school or not, you can become a great artist. It's an acquired skill, and you can acquire it. So get out there and start acquiring.
Burning questions.